It was one of the most diabolical reality shows to ever air on national television. The series was a very deceptive competition, preying on the delusional and misguided, all in attempts to get laughs at the contestants' expense. Let's take a look back at what many would call one of the most cruel reality shows ever, and find out what actually happened. In the early 2000s, reality television became extremely popular with the modern audience. Not only were they very cheap to produce for the studios, but also they managed to create a great deal of entertainment for viewers of all ages. Predictable TV dramas and formulaic sitcoms seemed to be a dying business in the industry, and the media started to shift accordingly. The unscripted nature of reality shows was something new and fresh for the various channel surfers of the world. Relatable everyday people were cast, and they would compete against each other, usually for a large cash prize. In order to maintain high interest and keep millions emotionally invested in the outcome, the programs would often showcase the individual's heartwarming backstories and include intrusive diary confessions. After watching these segments, viewers would rally behind their favorites, tuning in weekly and rooting for them to win the competition. American Idol became one of the most successful reality shows using this sort of formula. Thousands of aspiring singers from all over the nation would come together for the chance of a lifetime. Not only was big money on the line, the winner had a chance at signing a recording contract with a major music label. Once making it through the initial audition process, they were then performing in front of millions and being critiqued afterwards. Many fan favorites emerged as a result, and the show's popularity continued to grow for multiple seasons. While the best singers gained much praise, the worst singers went the most viral.
Because you think you could be the next
American Idol.
Absolutely.
Why?
Because I'm singing from my heart. She bangs! She bangs! Oh baby, when she moves, she moves!
With Fox having American Idol bringing in millions of live viewers weekly, the network, once known as the WB, tried to create their own singing contest, but with a very unique twist to say the least. In 2004, Superstar USA would air to millions around the globe. Similar to American Idol, they also had 3 judges providing critique. Rapper Tone Loc, the one-hit wonder singer Vitamin C, and the last would be an unknown producer. The showrunners held auditions around the country, but they weren't searching for the best of the best singers. They were actually searching for the worst of the worst.
I had the flu last night, so I done drank some bourbon and some lemon, got ready, so I'm ready to go. Hopefully my voice is gonna hold up.
You cut it down in the middle, you do your thing, you know what I'm saying?
All right, no problem.
Start it on up, baby, come on.
Celebration, we gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on!
Thousands of young hopefuls showed up to the auditions and sang for the judges. The best singers were denied advancement, while the most dreadful were selected for the main stage. Unlike American Idol, this reality show wasn't aired live, in order to keep the cruel joke going. However, the 12 finalists selected would indeed perform in front of a live audience, but there was a caveat. In order to prevent the crowd from laughing at the tone-deaf singers as they sang, the producers came up with a plan to keep the audience on their best behavior. Before the singers arrived to the arena, those in the stands were talked to by the producers, often suggesting to the bystanders the event being held was similar to the Make-A-Wish Foundation and other positive charities, eluding that some of the singers set to perform that night may be mentally ill or possibly be suffering from some sort of serious illness. The shady tactic worked routinely, and the live audience went along with the scheme. Hundreds even cheering after listening to some of the worst singers they probably ever heard in their lives. Ironically, most contestants seemed oblivious to their lack of singing ability. The positive reinforcement they were receiving from the crowd and judges helped keep them in the dark. The show's producers behind the scenes would pick the most overly confident participants to advance weekly through the competition. Seemingly, it was an attempt to make several viral moments out of the delusional hopefuls. After several weeks of on-stage performances where the horrible singers faced off, it was time for the finale of the show. The perceived worst singer of the competition, Jamie Foxx, would be crowned as the winner and revealed the true purpose of the series.
Johnny, I knew like a virgin. Hey, touched for the very first time like a virgin. Let your heart beat next to mine.
Even though the reality show made a fool out of the young contestants just for television ratings, they didn't walk away totally empty-handed. The finalists were awarded thousands of dollars in the end, with Jamie taking home $50,000 for being the worst. But what do you think about this story? Was it all in good fun, or was it rather devious? Leave a comment below and let me know.
Superstar! Superstar! Superstar!